Hello guys, and welcome to another stream, and today I will be playing Metroid Dread. So I'm really excited about this because, even before I started to play the Metroid games, I've known about, like, Metroid Dread and everything, like the original cancelled game. So it's just amazing that we're finally actually getting Metroid Dread. So, I'm gonna go ahead and start it now.
Alright. Very cool. Yeah, I'm excited to, because honestly, I haven't seen that much of the gameplay. I feel like they haven't really been showing us a lot of actual gameplay. I think I've seen more cutscenes than anything of like just the general stuff that they showed. So
So it's basically showing kind of like the overview of the story of the series here in Metroid Fusion.
let me
I'm
get my
oblivious.
console powered on.
I'm oblivious to this because I know nothing about Metroid. I feel such a shame.
I honestly don't know much about it either. I'm doing more research now than anything, but yeah, I'm kind of new to it as well. I do
Yeah.
have the GBA games, but I just haven't really gotten around to playing them. Or some of them, like, which is the best, like, with these older games, sometimes it's like, which game is a good one? Which is the best version to play, like, an emulated version, the originals, but then if I play the originals, I have to play it through either the GBASP or I'd have to do it the GameCube Game Boy Player, so it's kind of inconvenient, you know?
Yeah.
There should be some way to like transfer the save data to like an emulator or back to the original. I think what's it
Oh,
called?
I guess you could technically do that if you have a, like a flash
Okay,
card, because
so
it makes a save file.
so chat, how does the audio sound? I just want to make sure the audio sounds good and everything.
This is something bad.
Yeah, took a trip to the game store, and I found there's a few things that I'm actually kind of like really interested in getting now. I haven't been.
What are they?
No, well, I saw that it had this game, and I haven't seen it very much lately. It's called Astral Chain, and that game, like, you can't find copies anymore. Anywhere. It's so expensive.
It's kind of like Xenoblade 2.
Yeah, it's like that those two games. I think Xenoblade 2 is a bit more expensive because it's higher in demand, but for some reason, Astral Chain is just one of those games. It's over like the retail price. So,
Oh boy.
and then I saw this really weird, like, it's kind of like an arcade cabinet thing for the Switch. You put your console in it. I thought these were like a widespread thing, but I went on YouTube and I found like barely any videos about anything like this.
Have you going back to the topic of Metroid Dread, have you seen the reviews? Cuz like this game
I know the
yeah,
Metacritic score is like 88, right?
yeah, cuz this game is looking to be really good. Like probably one of the best Nintendo Switch games.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's any, like, a lot of people have been talking about that. There's not really any, like, caveat or thing about the game that's like,
Yeah.
yeah, because there's
I
a lot
feel
of
like
titles that come out where there's
yeah,
like a problem.
I feel like
I-
WarioWare is kind of like that too.
Yeah, that game was critically acclaimed.
I actually went to Nintendo World today just to see if I can get Metroid Dread, and the line was too long, so I said.
Oh, you went to Nintendo World in the.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah,
Oh, I would love
he
to
lives
go
in
there
New
one
York.
day.
Yeah, I
Wow.
really want to go there sometime.
Yeah.
I have gone there so many times because I live really close. I live in New York, so yeah. I just said why not.
That's, yeah, one day I want to go there. Be really, really cool. I also, I bought Tori 2. I still have to play that.
Oh yeah, I need to get that.
I just got it with my gold points. I had quite a bit. So
Yeah, I have enough
well,
now
I'm
with
just gonna-
since I got Metroid
Yeah.
Dread.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on the eShop. I was like, "Whoa, that's so cool!" They actually are making. They made a new one, so that's pretty neat. Let's see here, and yeah, let's take a look at this game. I'm gonna boot it up. Now I actually have a good PC, so I can actually render the footage properly. The capture card set up and everything, and even like the proper graphics card. Like the footage looks really good.
What kind of graphics card do you have? Just,
I think it's RTX 3060 Ti, I think.
Wow, that is way more powerful than the one I have. I have an RTX.
Yeah, I was actually
Hmm.
looking into getting a PC for a long time because I recently got one from it was NCXT pre-builds. Because for the longest time I had an iMac, and it served me well, but every time I would go to make a video, immediately like I'd run into a problem like every single
Hmm.
time. Like I think I'd be trying to make a small video. Like I think when I tried to do was it like a small one with me talking, I ran into issues where the computer just crashed. Like it was getting really bad at the point where it just randomly crashed.
Wow, that's horrible.
These
Yeah.
cutscenes are really good in this game.
See, it
You
just
got,
loaded up
you gotta
here.
tell you gotta tell me what the performance is on this, because I'm actually curious on how.
I think I heard it's from the reviews I've seen. I think it's 60 FPS.
Oh, they actually managed to get 60 FPS. That's crazy. Honestly.
Yeah, I remember in that the first E3 trailer, it kind of looked like some things looked a bit rough, not rough, like rough, not rushed. And then later on, it ended up looking a lot better because like they seemed to improve the visuals. Let's see, we got to save these settings. Accept. All right, here I go. Going to the beginning as well. But yeah, at least now I run into issues where my computer just can't like function. Like I think I made
Mhm.
it short, and then it just took forever for it to actually render the ending. So. But I'm learning Premiere Pro now since I was using Final Cut for a very long time. And so far I really like Premiere. I like how it integrates
Hmm.
really well with After Effects, and it also integrates well with like Photoshop and Illustrator. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the reason I'm not getting any of the Adobe stuff because it's like behind a subscription and I kind of like the actually own software. So
Yeah, well, you know, I'm I may or may not, you know, be using some techniques. So yeah, let's just say that.
It's very interesting how Nintendo's working on. I know, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but Metroid Prime 4. When is that gonna happen?
It might reveal it next year, maybe.
Oh.
Like I think next year at like the earliest, maybe.
No, we're getting a lot of highs in chat.
hmm.
Hi everyone.
Oh, yeah, the cutscene's pretty cool at the beginning. Yeah, showing all the.
Wow, the movement in this game feels really good.
I'm honestly impressed that they got it 60 frames.
Yeah, this does feel like 60 frames per second.
Do you guys think we're ever gonna get like an actual new Switch like in a year or so?
They could reveal that like I'd say like every 2 years we're getting a Switch, like a new one. So I think we probably will get like the next major one maybe like in 2023, right? So
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be kind of like the DS, how that expands, or the Game Boy. It's not gonna be like a whole Switch 2, or I guess they would do that, but it's gonna be compatible with everything that was on the Switch, and everything would basically transfer over. I feel like it will kind of be like a gradual process.
yeah,
There are a lot of ports on Switch that are just cloud versions. I feel like if you're gonna port over a game to the Switch, don't make it a cloud version. That's just my opinion, honestly.
yeah. I'm surprised they did Kingdom Hearts 1 and like 2, like the PS3 ones. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like I could understand like the newer PS4 one. Even that they could spend some time. But I think the problem was that maybe just the porting process was a bit too much for them, that they were like, it's not worth it. However, though, this does open the door for them to do a cloud version of Final Fantasy VII Remake, if they ever
Yeah.
can do that.
I really hope. Did you see the GTA trilogy coming to the Switch? I don't think that's gonna be cloud because
Wait, was that a rumor or was that actually announced?
yeah, it was actually announced today, and it's coming to Switch. They didn't say it was. They didn't say there was gonna be a cloud version for Switch, so I mean, I feel like they probably would have announced that like from the start, so I'm kind of hopeful that it's not going to be the cloud version.
Oh, I see. They did announce it. Yeah, because I didn't know. I thought it was like a rumor, but then that's cool.
I actually like that. Honestly, I would love to see Switch pull out 60 frames 1080p. That's probably asking too much. I expect it to be 60 frames with dynamic resolution or 30 frames, but at a higher, like, at a fixed resolution.
Yeah, like what's kind of happening now is I'm noticing that like if there's a game on PC, I'm probably gonna get that version because it's better. If I feel like that version might be significantly better, because like I was looking at, for example, a SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, the version on PC is way better than the one on Switch.
Yeah, they had to cut compromises just to make it run the
Yeah.
hardware. But it makes sense because the Switch is
Yeah.
not a powerhouse compared to its competition.
Yeah, but some games as well, like that are like extremely similar, in style. It doesn't really matter because it's kind of it's balancing. Do you want the portable aspect, or do you want the more power? Right?
Honestly,
like
I
more
don't
power.
mind the Switch ports.
I can.
If they have compromises, I understand what
Yeah,
compromises are for.
definitely. Yeah, definitely. Like the.
I just hope that maybe Nintendo could make a low power for Switch just so for for consumers who really want to play those games at full 60 at 1080p or
They should have done that like instead, because then it would have benefited like all consumers instead of like the OLEDs just kind of
it's just there
targeting
just
like
there.
a certain demographic. But I've noticed like already like on some of the used sites I look for stuff when I'm looking on online. I've noticed like there's so many Switch OLEDs everywhere, and like they're asking like $200-300 more than the things were.
Yeah,
I see
I've
them
been
for, like,
that too.
Yeah, I see them for like $600.
Great. That's
like,
such a great price.
yeah, exactly. 650, 700 if you're lucky. You know, all the great price.
Even $1,000. So
Yeah, I mean that's a great price. You get the extra power. It's so worth it.
yeah.
And then you see like millions of those ads, and then like, what, in 5 months from now, like you can literally go and buy a Switch OLED. They're so available. They're so readily available. It's not like you can't find them.
One thing that I really like so far is that they brought back the melee counter, because that was a really fun move in Samus Returns, but I'm glad it's back.
I need to get into Metroid. I feel like I did myself a disfavor.
I think once I play Dread, I'm gonna go into the other one. So I feel like I just need that kind of push, to play the other ones.
Yeah.
But man, so far like the graphics and stuff.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some ports that have not impressed me. I feel like Apex Legends. It's impressive what it is, but like it really pushes the Switch to its absolute limits.
So bad. Oh my goodness, my friend was like, let's play, and I play on Switch, and I'm just like, it just no. Then he played it, and he was like, why do you put yourself to this torture? I'm just, and now I have an actual PC, so I can actually run that in game, in good quality now, instead of like,
I played on my PS5.
yeah, it's probably better.
Oh, this is the cutscene with the Emmy, I think.
They should put it, they should put Apex Legends on the 3DS. That'd be a great idea.
I can just imagine the 3DS just catches fire while playing it.
Be like one FPS.
Speaking of the Emmy, I actually ordered the amiibo.
Oh, you're able to get it? Are they like in stock now? Oh, this cutscene's so cool.
Man, I can't tell you how hard it was to get a PS5.
Oh yeah?
Oh man, I did not pay like $500. I paid it from another retail, like some business in Brooklyn where I live, and yeah, I paid like an extra $100 because it was used, but I didn't really care at this point because I was just sick and tired of just waking up early.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good for like you don't want to spend like a crazy amount, but like I'd say like personally what they're gonna do, and this is kind of like a reason. Like I tell a lot of people like if you can get the PS5 for a decent price, get it, but like don't pay so much because what's gonna happen in a few years time, or even sooner, they're gonna make a PS5 Slim, and then that's like, you know what I mean? Like that's gonna probably
Yeah.
what's gonna happen at some point, right? And I mean, like, obviously there might be some more benefits to have like to have the actual PS5, like, you know, the original, but I don't know.
Honestly, the PS5 has been so quiet. Like, I have not had any issues with like the air. It's so quiet. My PS4, when I play like anything like Call of Duty Warzone, it sounds like a jet.
Yeah.
Wait, they just game over me like that? Like, I thought this was like a cutscene kind of thing here. I didn't know this game would just like give me a game over right when because they told me to go back in that direction, and like I thought it was supposed to destroy the Emmy there. Okay, that was weird.
Whoa, this is so cool. Like the movement, like I've been playing so many of those Metroid fan games, and so many of them are like the Game Boy Advance games that I'm like so used to that, and this is just like now it has like free control.
Yeah.
Whoa, like that's so weird. Oh, I mean the movement though, it's like I've been kind of getting used to it with those games I played. So, this is really cool.
What other franchises do you guys want to see on the Switch?
Star Fox.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I can't think of any, honestly.
What Wario Land?
Oh, Rhythm Heaven. Rhythm Heaven would be nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Even, like,
yeah.
a Punch-Out.
I wouldn't mind a port from the 3DS version.
Whoa. Oh, that's so cool. You can do a slide. Oh, interesting. Yeah, even like the. How do you unlock these things?
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I see.
I think I would have rather have seen a Mario Party collection instead of Mario Party Superstars. I know that might seem very weird, but I feel like a collection would have been much better because they would be more
like
you can mess it up.
Well, I mean, as long as they're going
Yeah.
to the old stuff, then I don't see there will be a problem. But yeah, I could. Well, I mean, we could probably see that on like Switch Online.
And that's what I'm expecting. Honestly, that would be like the greatest thing. What do you think the price is gonna be for the online service? With the
I think it's probably gonna be $10. I'm thinking.
Yeah,
No,
like
I
I
kinda-
haven't even bought the Switch Online thing yet. Like my thing's expired, but I'm just waiting because I don't want to have to do like, that weird upgrade thing they said about. So that's why
I want to see in like some games. I'm probably not gonna buy the added benefits until well, the Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis online until I see a game that I actually want to play.
I'm really looking forward to the Paper Mario.
Oh yeah,
I wonder how long it's gonna take them to add that. Like, are we gonna have to wait like a year? I hope not.
Well, the games that were announced that would be coming later to the SNES only came out like a couple months after, so...
Yeah, they had like an entire timeline like marked out, remember?
Yeah, I think they might do that when they actually, like, release it, so...
Imagine we got GameCube as well. It would have been over. Thousand Year Door would have been on there. Everybody
Yeah,
would have been on there.
I really
Yeah.
hope they can do widescreen, but that's probably so unlikely. You know what I mean? Like, if they could do widescreen support, that would be amazing. But they'd have to do so much tweaking to the actual games themselves that I don't think Nintendo will want to go through that. So
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it. It would
yeah.
be. My thing is that why is Mario 64 on Nintendo Switch Online? I understand why it's there. It's a 64 game, but wouldn't that decrease the value of 3 All-Stars?
Well, I mean, I feel like...
Take it off.
I mean, there wouldn't be any way to have access to Mario 64 since you can't download 3D All-Stars anymore. I feel like, just in my opinion, I feel like game preservation is better than the value of 3D All-Stars. That's just kind of how I feel about it.
That's not a bad way of looking
Yeah.
at it.
And plus, they might use the original version rather than the Shindo version.
Yeah, that's why I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Man, I still don't like Minecraft on Switch.
Yeah, some of the menus are a bit laggy. But
Jplay said, "Have you read any of the Jacob's Life episodes?" I'll actually have to read them. So Okay, good. You can skip the cut.
Call of Duty on the Switch, that would be be the best thing ever. Where's Fall Guys on Switch? That like
It just died. Like it's gone.
yeah, they just forgot about it. They're like, yeah.
Also, isn't that the same case for Xbox too?
I don't know if it's actually.
Yeah, it's not on Xbox, or it's on Steam and PS4.
PS4, yeah. Yeah, it's only on the PS4. They just use backwards compatibility to work with the PS5.
Yeah. Yeah, that game, like, they're working on crossplay, but how long does crossplay actually take?
Yeah, it really shouldn't take this long.
I mean, they had, like, an entire year since the game launched, and I mean, they should have already been thinking of those other platforms beforehand. And
Yeah.
when they announced the Nintendo Direct, that already felt like it was way too, like,
Yeah.
long.
I'm just sad that the Switch is like my phone is technically as powerful as the Switch now. That shouldn't be the case.
Yeah. Like the OLED, it's like they could have done something a little bit more to make it like slightly more powerful, but
Yeah, that's what I thought, because I was like, when I saw the OLED Switch, I was so confused. I was like, wait, what?
yeah, I've seen like so many like speaking of the scalpers, right? I've seen like a lot of people also selling the Metroid Dread Special Edition.
This is like the 5th game over. Like, I'm so early in the game. Like, why? Like, I'm in the Emmy area here. Are you playing on the OLED? No, I didn't get the OLED. I didn't think it was worth it.
Yeah, I'm honestly gonna like people like the scalpers are like, wait, I have to get rid of this because it's not selling, and then I'm gonna jump in when I see a one for like a way lower than retail. So
I don't think I really want one. I feel like an OLED is worse in the long run, because when it gets screen burn, oh boy.
yeah, I've learned about that as well. But like, yeah, I guess, well, it depends on like power and stuff. I don't know if the size really differs.
Oh no, it's all pretty much exactly the same. The only difference is just the screen is slightly bigger and you have a better stand. That's really it.
Yeah, I've never seen well, I've never seen like an OLED screen before, so I don't really know how it looks.
Oh, it's more vibrant with colors. That's pretty much it. Like you have to see it in person to actually, like an OLED display, like a monitor or something. Then you would probably see what the difference is.
Yeah, I guess it's much more than just cranking up the saturation.
Yeah. It makes the colors actually look like how they probably should.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I'm
it's
at
very
that
hard
Emmy cut.
It's very hard to explain, but it's just.
Yeah. Alright.
This is like the 10th time I've died. Like,
Oh, I see the broken Emmy.
At least you got this.
Is that where you are?
no, I'm doing like a chase right now. Yeah, I'm doing like a chase.
Is that the part from the trailer or different?
No, this is like an actual zone where like, it's chasing me.
Yeah,
And
they keep on repeating.
Slide under the Emmy. Okay, I've slid under the broken one. Okay, this is kind of intense.
I guess
Whoa.
you can get an OLED Switch for $150 if you trade in your current Switch. That's not worth it. The problem is you can't transfer your data.
I know. I think you can transfer your data.
Oh, that's how you get out of there. Okay.
I don't think you can at GameStop if you like try to trade in your stuff out. Anything like.
Oh yeah, definitely not that. Yeah, well, you'd have to have yours, and you.
Yeah, GameStop wouldn't let
actually-
you do that. There's no way.
Oh, I see. Before
I
you
just
do it.
don't-
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I
I
don't
just
know
don't
if
see the OLED Switch as a good version. It just see it as just a Switch that it just has a better screen, slightly, but works over.
Yeah, honestly, if you just have like a good monitor or something, that's what you really need.
And yeah, if you use it in dock mode, then that's just a pointless purchase in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's not gonna matter to you. You're just playing it in dock, so nothing's gonna change when it comes to screen. It's only if you use it in portable mode like 24/7, and you complain about the issues. I never had issues with the Switch, besides the kickstand, but that's really just a nitpick.
Yeah. So cool. Yeah, like I have both the light and the
How's
the
the light?
Switch.
I never seen.
It's pretty cool. I'd say like the form factor of it. I died. Game over.
So it says there's a 99% chance of death when getting attacked by an Emmy. How exactly do you survive that? Like 99%, that means there's like 1% chance. Like, how is that 1% even possible? Like, how do you survive just getting like a laser just struck through your brain? Like,
And there's no like, how do they tell you when the timing is? It just happens. What?
It sounds like fun.
I died again. This is. Oh my goodness.
it's a good thing the whole game isn't that.
Yeah, because that would be kind of an issue. Whoa.
I'm glad it's just zones. I'm so glad it's just zones.
Imagine the Switch. Imagine someone made the Switch do ray tracing. God, I can't imagine.
They need to upgrade the graphics card and like the.
Yeah, they would have all the internals would have to be replaced. Like, there's no way it's gonna catch on fire if you try doing that, or the frame rate would.
How do you destroy this Emmy? How do you do this?
Oh, you have to try to escape, I think. Oh, I need the morph ball to get in there. Okay.
Who actually got Sonic Colors on Switch?
Oh no, I'm in the Emmy area again.
I did not. Did you get it?
I technically I get it as a gift from my friend.
I see. Is it good? I've heard that it's a good Sonic game.
They fixed the issues when it comes to the seizure-inducing stuff on the Switch
Yeah.
version in particular. The PC version was perfectly fine. There was no issues at launch. That's a lie. A lot of audio issues, but that's pretty much it. The Jade Wisp is so broken.
Oh, I see. You literally have to like, you have to dodge this Emmy. Okay. That's so annoying.
Okay, this is really cool. Trying to run away from the Emmy here, because I just narrowly dodged it. Wow.
Oh, I see. You have to like avoid.
I don't mind Sonic Puzzles, to me, honestly. It's not bad, but it could be better. The remix soundtrack is pretty good. Not all of it, but you know.
Just like the movement in this game is so good. Like, this is probably one of the best Yeah, the movement in this game is probably one of the best for me in terms. Oh crap! No! I thought I could grab onto that. At least it.
I can't wait to see speedruns of this game.
I mean, speedruns of Metroid is actually a pretty big thing. So.
That's
Okay,
true.
what am I doing?
I really like to look at speedruns, honestly. It's just interesting to see how. I'm trying to get myself into speedrunning. I just can't decide what game to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really personally tried speedrun because I feel like I'm always gonna mess something up. So like, so it's just not gonna go well. So that's why I'm kind of just.
With practice, you could probably be really good at the game. You just gotta understand the mechanics. That's the only problem. Choosing a game is the hardest part because if you choose a game that's too hard, or like you really enjoy it, you might not get a good time. But you could just do it for fun at first. That's really my best recommendation.
Yo, so how do I get out of this? Like, how do I get rid of this Emmy thing?
I have no clue because I don't have the game.
Oh, I see. I had to hit it. Oh, okay. I get it. Oh.
Okay, good. I'm out of the Emmy zone. Okay.
I now have one Emmy. More to come, I guess. So excited.
I think I need.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I need the morph ball to get in there. Okay. I really like in Metroid games how you have to press like multiple buttons at the same time to do different like moves. Like you have to aim and play. That feeling feels so good. Like it feels so immersive.
And with the HD rumble as well, it adds so
Yeah.
much to it. Yeah. It's really cool.
And I just really like the 2D exploration of like both Metroid and like other Metroidvanias.
Yeah. How do I get this way? Oh. Even like the water effect, that's pretty cool. Like there's so much detail in this game. And I have to say that the art style as well looks really good.
So I just fell into an area. I was like, imagine if I just fall into an Emmy zone like last time. Okay,
Yeah.
I think I need something to get up there. That's another thing I really like about Metroid. Like, you have to like some areas are blocked off before, but once you unlock an ability, you get to go back to that area and see the things that you haven't seen before.
Yeah, there's so much like with designing the entire world. There's so much complexity that had to be like really planned out, you know.
I'm just surprised that it's just tanking through the frame rate. It's not lagging at all. It probably is, but it's very minor.
Well, again, it is a 2D game, so they can do a lot of tricks to like the stuff that's rendered off. Like they can unrender things off screen, right?
Yeah.
That way
Yeah.
they can make things run a lot better. I mean, I guess one game that comes to mind in terms of 2D platformers that doesn't really run as well is Kirby Star Allies. That game has some weird like.
Yeah, that's really weird.
I had
Yeah,
Kirby Star Allies, and
it's 30. Yes.
Yeah, I found that to be weird. I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of strange. I mean, the 3DS games were 60, all of them. So going
Yeah.
from 60 to 30, I saw that in Kirby. I think the Kirby. I forget what the one was called. Like the other Kirby game that's like a battle game on Switch.
Clash.
Yeah. It had that
And
same
even like
issue.
fighters.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
fighters
yeah.
definitely.
Well, I know definitely in that main like town, like the hub world thing, it's like the frame rate you can see how bad it is. But then when you go into the game itself, I feel like it gets a little bit better. Even fighters, like I think fighters is 60 FPS. I mean, for a fighting game, you probably do need like a better.
I'm pretty sure it's 30.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get out of this area.
But I'm pretty sure it was 30. It just doesn't look like 60 to me. Probably me just hallucinating, but I don't think it's 60.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is weird. I can't really get out of the water. Oh, I could just grab onto that. Okay, that was weird. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
It's so interesting to see this game because I've never.
Oh, is this a new ability?
I wanna know.
I'm guessing it's a morph
It was
ball.
like a new experience to me. I might try Metroid game today to see if I actually would enjoy it.
Oh, it's just unlocking the map. I thought it was a new ability at first. I guess it would have the okay, it's a new map area. I guess the new abilities would have that one thing. Like it would actually show the like how it is in other Metroid games.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know where to go now.
I'm mainly excited for Breath of the Wild 2. Oh man. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
hopefully we
crazy.
get like some actual like a proper name of that game because it's kind of feel like it's kind of getting tiring calling it Breath of the Wild 2,
Yeah.
but they didn't just call like have like a better code name for it.
Like Nintendo just has to put the sequel to Breath of the Wild like it's still like a release happening not anytime soon. So
Yeah, that was really strange. I like how like in between Breath of I died. In between like Breath of the Wild's like release and like the sequel, right?
Yeah.
You've gotten like what 3 Pokemon games, 4 Pokemon games.
Yeah.
You've got Let's Go, Sword and Shield,
Oh no.
DLC, Arceus, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl,
Oh.
and who knows, we might get another one like at the end of the year. So that way it'll be like if they don't make the 2022, like it's like right at the end.
did you okay? So did you watch DeBeach's clip yesterday, Reese? I'm not sure what are you talking about? Or like a
I don't think I've seen it.
Me
Which one is
neither.
that?
yeah, like what video is it from? Or short, I guess.
Oh, was it the short with him talking about like? I don't know.
What
Dude, what was his last short?
I feel like the controls in this game are a lot more fluid than Samus Returns on the 3DS. Because in
I
that,
mean, they're working with better hardware, so
Yeah.
I'd hope so that it'd be better.
yeah,
So-
because on the 3DS, especially the 3DS that I had from 2012, that was the small original model.
yeah.
It just feels so clunky trying to control that game because you have to. But with the Joy-Cons or Pro controllers on the Switch, it
Yeah,
feels
even
so
the
much better.
controllers, So it's so fluid. That
Man, I'm so excited for Diamond and Pearl remakes. I have never played Diamond and Pearl, so
I'm actually pretty hyped for those as well. I don't know if I'll get them like day one, but
I'm
maybe.
I'm just getting one copy. I'm playing the shiny hunt, shiny Turtwig. Yeah, that's my first
Yeah,
game.
it looks fun because like I've never played like really properly like any of the DS games. Like I've only played a bit of Diamond and Pearl, just kind of on like my R4 card to kind of see. I didn't want to go through the entire thing because I wanted to probably play the new one, so I didn't want to invest. But yeah.
I feel like all the Pokemon are not gonna come back. There's no way.
I think it's just the platinum decks is what I've heard. I think that's what it is.
That's what I'm thinking that they're gonna add up to Gen 1 to Gen 4 like how it was in the original. That's what I'm assuming they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't mind. But if it's just the Sinnoh Pokedex, it's gonna be kind of boring for post game content.
Yeah. I love the particle effects though in this game. It's so good. And like I have to say the sliding? That is like so cool. Like it just adds so much. Like it feels like Mega Man with that. With the sliding.
Do you ever think Nintendo's ever gonna fix Joy-Con drift properly?
Probably not.
Hey, Cartfessor. Cartfessor, I actually had marching band earlier too, so I guess we both had Friday practices.
Man, I remember when I used to have like those long practices. Oh my goodness, we'd go to like I get home at like 5 o'clock, even though my school would technically end at 2:41.
Oh man, I love getting out of school. It feels great. I don't have to. I'm mentally drained just from school like one day, and it's not fun. Like
Yeah,
I don't mind school honestly. It's not a bad thing. It's just that I'm just sometimes not in the mood to just go.
Like it's kind of different now because now like I'm doing like online college, so it's really strange. Because like you can kind of just do things like at your own pace. So and a lot of my classes are like I only have like one class that's at like 8:55 in like the morning. So it's like my earliest class. So I kind of just have to wake up only for like that one on time. But I guess the one thing about college is that some of the teachers are just like each one kind of has its own like they have like their own like assignment schedules and stuff.
Wow, like when you're in some areas, like I'm surprised like the ME moves really fast. Like so when I'm going up one area, the ME just like moves over like it's not even frustrating at this point because when you die, like it just like it's pretty quick to take you back. And I think yeah, you respawn like right at the ME zone. So like that's actually really useful. So it's not even really annoying at this point.
I'm actually kind of lost in this. I'm in that like first area.
Are you ever gonna do a Friday Night Funkin' stream? Probably not. I'm not really. I mean, like, I might check it out.
Maybe if there's a Reese mod, then maybe.
Yeah, if it's a Reese mod, probably. But I do know Rodrigo on my server made a Reese golf mod, which was pretty, or like at least with the sprites. But I thought it looked pretty cool. But if someone actually makes like a Reese mod or something, I would play it on stream. So.
Oh, I would definitely make one. I would love to see it on stream, but I have no dedication to that.
Yeah.
I cannot make good sprites. My sprite work is horrendous.
Yeah. Like I could draw, but when it comes to making like sprites, it's too complicated. That's why I make my things like my graphics a little bit on the simple side.
Yeah, graphics for me are not very special. See, I've been actually learning how to use Unity properly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess now with my better setup, I could learn, but I think I'm just gonna continue using like GDevelop for a bit.
I just want to make a 3D platform, that's why.
Yeah.
Have you seen? Have you seen the thing, the game I made in Game Builder Garage based off of the Paper Mario 3DS beta?
Wait, you made that? I didn't see
Yeah.
the video yet, but like I thought someone else made that.
Yeah,
Oh no, I made that.
Yo, wait.
that's impressive. I actually gotta see that. I'm intrigued.
Thumbnail. I was like, oh, is that like? You were like reviewing someone's like work? Because I was like, oh, that's probably like
No, I actually made that because I had that idea in mind for a while.
Yo, that's actually so cool. Wait, I can just connect to the internet to actually watch this video. Ah, yes, great internet.
Oh wow.
It's loading. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's very cool. Like you even have like
Yeah, this is really
Oh.
God, he's really good at spray work.
oh even like the ending parts. Yeah, that's actually really cool.
I give props to spray work. God, it's so good.
Not it's the battle
Thanks.
system, but that's actually probably a very challenging.
Yeah,
even in any engine. But...
yeah, I mean, it's possible because people have made RPG systems in Game Builder Garage, surprisingly, but
It's a lot of work.
yeah,
Like I can't even do it in the.
I am
engine.
planning on doing the Chain Chomp partner because there is a way to do like some kind of system like that because you can make you can make other you could make like other things follow you in the game, so I could possibly do that with the Chain Chomp, and then maybe I could do some command where it can attack. And I'm-
honestly, I have not really been. I haven't really used Game Builder Garage to make like a proper game.
I forgot Game Builder Garage existed.
I've been using like there's this engine I've been using for a long time, and it's like GDevelop. That's the one Nintendo. Where I know you've also
Yeah.
had some experience in that one too. But yeah, like that's the one I've been using, and I'm actually like, I think I told Easy this, but I'm making a fan game in it.
I
I'm
saw
making
that.
this.
Yeah,
I'm
I saw
making
you
a-
making that.
Yeah, I'm making a Metroid Dread in that engine, and now I can actually
Yeah.
like, make it.
You mind if I hop in to help you a bit with some assets?
Sure, I can actually see. Let me show you the screenshot. Cause like I'm sometimes not that good with like it's like pixel art, right? So like I've got like
Oh.
all like the I've got like all the main things, but let's see if I open. Yeah, so this is kind of how it looks like. I kind of realize now it probably doesn't look as much as Dread like I thought, but it looks like kind of this.
Oh wow, that doesn't look bad.
I think someone made a game similar to Dread in that style in Game Builder Garage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I included it in one of the Games of the Week showcases.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool ones in there. Those are cool videos because they pretty much show like all the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a game I should recommend to you guys. You guys should play Spyro the Dragon, the trilogy.
Oh, the trilogy.
Yeah.
You think this is the PC one, the Switch one?
The Switch one isn't
Yeah.
bad. It has some compromises, but it isn't bad.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like
all
it's
the
compromises for like the portability and stuff. So
Yeah. The console versions of Spyro the Dragon run at 30. I got the PS4 version, which I'm okay with. 30 frames.
Oh, nice! I got the charge beam.
yeah,
But the
yeah,
music in
definitely.
that
Sometimes you
game,
don't need like insane.
the music in that game is wow. It's just it blew me away.
Yeah,
It's not anything like crazy, but like it is something that I strive to do with my music making.
yeah. Like I want to get back into developing my original game as well. You know, like Paint Run, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't been working on that in like for some time. However, I've kind of started to kind of get back into doing things again. Because the problem is like I kind of have bigger ambitions and ideas than I can actually like properly do them. So I'm kind of like, okay, I've decided to kind of strip back some of the more complex ideas and just kind of keep it a bit more simple, but just as long as the gameplay is like the same. it doesn't really matter, you know. So I decided to keep things a bit more simplistic because it's quite
Maybe I can
challenging.
maybe I can help you port it over to like Unity. I think there's some way to port it over to Unity.
Well, I think the engine
Hmm.
uses like HTML, so like I'm not.
Ooh.
So I don't know. Again, I'm not really like that big into like game development, but that's like the project I've been working for a long time, and I like just like to finish it because
Mhm.
it'd be kind of nice too. So
It also would be playable on the Steam Deck as well, technically.
yeah, like I want to put it on Steam. Apparently there are ways to put you can put the game on Steam, so that way I can like, play on Steam Deck. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, but I've been kind of working on it recently. I still have to like fix the dialogue thing. There's some problems with it, but overall I'm really enjoying the like the ideas I'm coming up with. Like
Honestly,
kind of have to.
I give you massive props for staying true and like sticking to that because there's a lot of people who just can't be dedicated to spend hours on end on a project.
Yeah, I know it's like sometimes I'm like with all these different projects, but it's just something I've been working on for a long time since like early 2020, and I really want to finish it. And I think with the ideas I have now, I can properly do it. Like sometimes I'm like, will I actually ever finish it? But sometimes I'm just like, you know what? Why don't I just strip back some of the ideas that I've had that maybe are gonna take too long, and just kind of just as long as the gameplay's fun, it's really all that matters.
Honestly, you inspired me to do so much more about like 'cause I wanted to do game development for such a long time, but I just been so anxious to do it. I don't know why, but you just sparked that like interest that
Hmm.
I had a really
Yeah,
good time. Because I just
like
love I just love looking at games coming to fruition. It's awesome, honestly.
yeah, and like recently with GDevelop, they added like a feature, like it's like an extension thing, behavior where you can make the characters look like Paper Mario characters. So the game is
Hmm.
actually starting to look like almost a Super Paper Mario like successor almost.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I mean that was my original vision. My original vision for the game was to be like Super Paper Mario like game, but I guess I was it was going to be like Super Paper Mario with like battles, but the battles were kind of challenging, so I kind of scrapped that. Like there were so many ideas I went through. I was gonna make
Hmm.
something like the pixels, but then I was like those I didn't really like in Super Paper Mario anyway, so I'm just like I'm not gonna include that. And there's like so many ideas I went through. It's just hard to kind of settle on exactly what you want to
Yeah,
do.
yeah, it is really hard because you might have your
Yeah,
ideas might be too ambitious for what you're trying to do, and you might have to tone them down just because you don't want the game to be like something that's probably an impossible goal to reach. Well, it's not possible.
yeah,
It would take
Yeah.
so much time.
take a long time. Yeah,
Oh, this map is actually really designed really well. The cutscenes are wonderful in Metroid Dread.
yeah. I'm trying to figure like where to go because I'm kind of lost in this area. Maybe I'm just kind of dumb, but like I just can't figure out where to go. Oh wait, I have to go this way.
I became brokenly good at photoshopping. I don't know how they
Hmm.
ended up this way. I've been doing so much stuff for Reese that I just kind of got good at
Oh, I
some
found
point.
it.
So
Yeah,
it was a benefit for me to learn properly. Because each
yeah.
time I just went far and beyond with my work when it came to doing it for Reese. I was trying to get it higher quality each time. I'm glad the way it came out, honestly.
Yeah, like honestly, it takes practice. Like I learned it in grade 11, and I
Hmm.
took like the Comtech course, and that's where I learned uh, Photoshop. And I remember like before I tried to like use it a long time ago, and I had like no idea. But after that class, I was just like, I
Yeah,
finally like knew how to use it.
it's
Cause
really
it's pretty much
it's
the
really
layers. Like once you understand the layers, and I'm not intimidated by like that stuff, then it's pretty easy. And then from there, you can go on to, like use like InDesign and Illustrator since they follow the same like layout and
yeah. It's just
things.
it's
Yeah,
just getting the basics down basically. Once you know the basics, you can pretty much do anything.
and then same with the once you get to like then like I'd say the most difficult Adobe stuff like product like the most difficult software to use probably like After Effects.
Mm. I use
Because like it's kind of different, but
I personally use Sony Vegas Pro 16. I'm a big fan of it, honestly. It's not a bad editor.
yeah, like After Effects is all like the graphics and stuff. like you can make like animations. It's
Oh
cool.
yeah, I definitely heard about that. Yeah.
It's just, it's definitely something that is a bit complex to learn. I mean, like I have done like my first assignment in it, and so far I'm actually pretty happy in how that came out.
So I was, for some reason, I was worried for a second that that Emmy was gonna come out of the Emmy zone. It just kind of felt like it for a second.
Okay, I died at that part where the enemy chases me. Oh my goodness. Cause like I
Yeah.
was going around that area for such a long time, and then I finally figured it out, and I was like, oh.
This is one of the songs that I made for
Oh, let's
on as
see.
well. It's not finished yet, but you know, it's something
That's
alright.
cool. What software did you use to make this?
Oh, it's like a free software that I use. It's called Soundtrap. It's
Oh,
online.
I see. That's cool. Yeah, I was using like Logic and like GarageBand for a long time because they're pretty like simple ones to use.
Yeah.
Well, I
they
mean, like
really are.
Logic's a bit more complex, but like it builds off of GarageBand. So it's the one I've been kind of using for a long time. That's cool. Yeah, it's like I remember like I might continue to still like, even though I kind of transferred from Apple to like PC, I still have my MacBook Pro, and I might use that just for like the Apple software. So, cause I still do like those programs. I think they're probably the better. Cause like I can't really find a really good like music studio thing.
There's a lot I know about like music softwares, but there's just like a lot that are just like they don't work for me for some reason, which is weird.
A lot of them are really like too complicated. That's, of what I've seen at least.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Yeah. See, like the.
I also worked on this one for somebody else for their game, and they already published it. It's a very simple game, but
I see.
I'm mostly proud of it. This song. I have to send it. Yeah.
Alright, I'll try to find. I think I did one recently. Just trying to find it. I think. See, let me look at my external hard drives.
So Reese, do you have any plans this weekend?
Playing Metroid Dread.
I mean, that's some good plans. I've actually got it's Canadian Thanksgiving, so
Ooh,
that's what's happening this week.
playing Metroid Dread. That's a goal.
Yeah.
Bro. I can never have
Yeah.
time like that anymore. It's like time is just like a more of a to me now. I used to spend so much time playing video games, and now I just have no time. It's disappointing, honestly.
Honestly, like I use that time that I would otherwise probably use it playing video games to work on like other things.
Yeah, me
So it's
too.
kind of, yeah. Like I'd like to try maybe like streaming some more now that I actually have like an actual like computer that can actually stream without like dying. So I may try that because yeah, let's just say I've had some not the best experiences with trying to stream like even Wii games. That wasn't good. Yeah.
I'm just disappointed that how like fans fixed Sonic Health Ultimate. All they just did was go onto the screen like a menu screen, and then they just turn off the bloom. That's how simple it is. Like a debug menu. That's literally how simple it was to fix the issue. This is
Yeah.
fans do what the official companies don't.
Yeah. I know, it's like with Pokemon Sword and Shield.
God, that was such a big disappointment.
Yeah.
They could have done such a much better job with that. I mean, even like honestly, the art style wasn't bad. It was just
Everything just looks so low
some of
budget.
the
Yeah.
way yeah, it was like low budget. Like I actually really liked how they did the like the colors. Like they had some really good color theory going on there. Like some of the areas look really nice, but like they just didn't go that far.
The
Like,
problem
it's kind of
is that
sad.
when you look at something like Breath of the Wild and compare it to Pokemon,
Like even like
Ooh,
Xenoblade
there is, like-
Chronicles, like those games have like they make so much like less of a profit than those games, but like they put in so much detail and character, like literally every aspect,
Yeah.
and they won't sell it as good, and it's always like it's just such a sad kind of thing.
I
'Cause you
mean,
just know.
at least from what it looks like so far, Ica's doing a better job than Game Freak. And that's sad. That's
Yeah.
really sad.
Yeah.
How is Ica making a better looking Pokemon game that actually looks like a step in the right direction than how Game Freak did it? I mean, they did an okay job, but it's not enough.
Yeah, no, they should have. They've honestly should have just brought in more help. It's kind of funny. Like Kirby now looks so amazing, and I'm so glad that didn't get like the short end of the stick. You know what I mean? Like they actually made it.
Yeah.
Like
3D
HAL
Kirby
Laboratory,
game.
they
Wow.
could have gone a lot like lower budget with it, but it just looks amazing. Like that game, I'm super excited for. So I'm really excited to play that one. I think that's probably like.
Reese,
my
what
most
about any,
exciting
what
games.
about any other plans aside from Metroid Dread?
I'm not sure.
Sounds like you have everything straight right now. Oh man, I have nothing to do but work and do homework. Fun, right?
Yeah.
Just getting
Mhm.
my priorities set so I don't have to worry about like I gotta read a book too. So yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I had to finish like it's like I had a big assignment due on Thursday, and then that day my teacher's like, "Oh, you have assignment due the next day."
Yeah, I wrote like 10 essays already. You know that, right? I had to write 10 essays.
Oh.
Like, on one of them from almost all my classes. And I'm in high school. Yeah. I really should never took college classes. This is my fault. Ugh, it's such a drag, but whatever. It's better to do that so I can have my credits for college. If I even decide to go to college, I haven't really truly decided.
I'm applying for colleges right now.
Oh,
How's
yeah?
it going?
So I'm
Oh, sorry.
so I'm planning on going to like UNCW and NC State in North Carolina, well where I live. So
Seems like what are you? Is that like one of your top picks or something like that?
yeah, cuz I'm planning on doing like this engineering program
Ooh,
like
Cool.
where I go to the one in Wilmington, North Carolina for like 2 years, and then the other 2 years I go to NC State.
oh, that's
That's
gonna be
cool.
that's gonna be me in like 2 years from now. Yeah, I graduate in 2023, but I have to get my work hours, so that's why I'm working.
Oh yeah. They cut them in like half now. Like I had to get 40, and now they're like, yeah, you need 20. I'm just like, oh.
Oh, I need 60.
I'm it's like I did so many. Yeah. Wow, like 60. It's like they cut
Yeah.
them in half, and I'm just like, why? So. I'm gonna send you this song. It's on my iPhone because now I can't just airdrop things. So I have to like email them to myself now. But I have to say one thing is really nice is I can just connect my iPhone to my PC and I can just get the footage from there instead of like previously I had to like airdrop everything. That's like the fastest way.
I feel like I'm stuck right now cuz I'm trying to find I think I might have to activate something cuz I keep going in circles and I'm just stuck in a specific area. It is highlighting an area for me, which I probably thought was for something else. Oh, okay.
You know what's funny? Sonic Health Ultimate loads way slower than the original Wii version running on the disc. That's embarrassing.
Okay, so this is kind of so I finally got like the song in my PC after this. Okay.
I'd like
It's
to
currently in development, so let's see. It's this. It's still a test name. I don't know where I'm gonna use it for. good. Oh, this part's annoying. The M-E,
Hmm.
EMMI. The amiibo look cool, but like you can't find them in stock anywhere. At least that's them
Really?
right now.
Yeah, I actually was able to get one on Amazon, or not Amazon, GameStop. Weird.
They're like sold out everywhere, so I can't exactly get one right now. It's kind of annoying.
This is weird. I'm like stuck in an area here.
But soon enough, just like the Loftwing amiibo, like that was like people are selling that for like $100, but now you could like easily get that.
With the Metroid though, that one actually might be limited because the Samus Returns one on 3DS was pretty limited.
Okay, I basically I could have just
Oh, okay. Here we go. There's actually okay.
okay.
Okay, I actually see it here. Okay, you actually hit. Okay, I didn't know there was an area there. Okay, now I can actually progress.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm progressing now as. How can I do that?
I'm really debating
Okay.
whether or not I should get this or not. I know I really do want it, but I don't know if I would even play it like from the time being right now. I probably need like a week off so I can actually play the game.
Well, I heard Metroid games aren't extremely. They're not extremely long. I'd say they're about like 10 to
Yeah.
15 hours.
Like for me, long is like Xenoblade. That's like
Okay, that looks cool. I'm gonna take a.
60 hours.
What about Breath of the Wild? Just trying to play the game casually and just trying to enjoy every single.
Not, I wouldn't say that's like too long. Right?
It kind of
You
depends.
kind of play your own, you play the game at your own pace. With Xenoblade, it's so like heavy story that like you need to play the entire thing to like properly enjoy it.
It's like playing a Legend of Zelda game. Like if you don't play after a while, you're just gonna forget what you did the last time you played. Yeah, this game looks visually amazing. It's just
Yo,
like
to have Siri in this game, yo, how did they get? Yeah, like the robot voice. That one sounds like, or it sounds like the Google one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Downloading data, like something like that.
Remember when Zoom was a thing?
Oh no, not Zoom. Don't remind me of that.
Wait, like Zoom, like the.
Yeah, the conference.
Oh, that's cool. You
Yeah.
could do that melee attack in the air.
It was great. It was a time to be alive. Most people were happy that they had no school.
Well-
I know, like that first week, I remember, I still remember I was playing Link's Awakening, and then like we got like a message on our phones that like they basically canceled school.
I was so
And I was
happy.
like-
I was happy at
Everybody was so happy.
I was happy at first, but then it just got really
after-
yeah, just
For like the first few
Like
weeks.
basically, what happened was I remember like that last week of school before the March break, because we had March break. I'm not sure if it's the same, but like that. What happened was we were kind of unsure if we were going to continue, because we were like, oh, are we going to like, are they gonna shut down the schools and stuff, right? And then what happened was since we had March break coming up like the next week, they were like, oh yeah, why don't we just extend it 3 weeks, so that way you get 3 weeks of March break. And then Animal Crossing was coming out. I was like, yo, this is gonna be it's gonna be so epic. And then we'll be back like soon enough.
yeah. I thought we'd be back like in a month. That's what I originally thought.
Yeah.
Animal
and then-
Crossing was like everyone's like go-to game, but after like a
Yeah.
few months, it just died out.
Well, I'm actually still currently playing it, so I guess it depends on the person.
Yeah.
But
Like, I played it-
the community just stopped getting dedicated over it. It was like a great game for like when the pandemic was a thing. But now it's just like something like people will play it time to time again.
Like I
but
think
not
what's
very often.
happened is that, like for me personally, I play it in like certain times. Like there will be some times where I'm like, okay, I'm going to oh my gosh, I got Emmy's gonna kill me. Okay, no, oh, okay. But there was like there's like certain times when I just start playing the game so much because of things I want to do in it. But as soon as I'm done everything, I'm just kind of like, no.
Yeah,
And I'm
it just gets like boring. It's like you have to find things to do, or else it's just gonna be like a game.
yeah. And I mean, kind
Yeah,
of like
yeah.
I pretty much did everything on my island that I wanted to, so I haven't touched it in a very long time. So I
The
was like, okay, I've decorated everything. There's nothing else for me to do. And plus, kind of towards the end, I may or may not have accidentally maxed out my bells by accident. So like that was a bit of a mistake. Uh, yeah.
the reason I keep playing it because I constantly change my island. Like right now, I'm putting like Halloween decorations up.
Oh yeah.
That's a good way of
Yeah.
prolonging the game. But like, when people just don't want the island to be changed, like it just kills it for them.
Yeah, like that's
Very-
kind of what I done because it was so tedious doing like all the paths. And I was just like, okay, that's it. And then my friend was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to this island. Apparently this thing works. It was like a hack or whatever. And then by accident, he said, oh yeah, you can get like maximum bells. But it was so strange because it gave me like negative like. I think what they did was this island basically hacked their nooks crannies. So instead it gives you like basically they hacked the turnip prices. That
Wow.
was like each bell was like negative like 1 million or whatever. It was so strange, and then it worked, and I was like, and he was like, oh, it actually worked. We thought it was like clickbait or something. So I either have to get rid of that bells, which I probably might do if more content comes into the game. I'm just gonna like destroy the bells or something. But yeah, that was kind of a weird thing. Yeah, that like, but that's kind of funny. Like my last regular day of school was so strange. Like it's kind of weird because like that last day, we went on this like trip to see this orchestra, right? They actually scheduled a trip on like the last day, and then we went all the way down there. It was like an hour drive, and then we got there and they were like, oh, it's canceled. And that was like, we were just like, oh.
I mean, let me tell you a funny story. I had a bus driver who didn't know between his left and right. I wish it was Joey West,
Oh,
but
no.
I'm really not.
Yeah, I remember like we had so many
extra.
like bus drivers that didn't even know where the heck they were.
Hmm.
I remember like we had this, and everybody, all like the students were telling this like bus driver where to go, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, like this.
I'm like, in my head, I'm like, how did he get his license to try like to drive at all?
This was in like elementary school, so you have like kids in like grade 3 being like, yeah, this is how you get to this place, and everybody's just like, or like they had like a bunch of different like ways of getting, and they were like to different places, and like I remember that bus driver was getting so like salty because yeah, that was
A fun experience.
yeah, I remember that. We were just like if you're a bus driver, you kind of should maybe have a map, you know, or like
Yeah.
Yes.
and I don't think. Well, that was like years ago. I'm not even sure if those were like readily available. Like, well, that might have been 2014.
Like
probably.
wait, when you were in third grade, so you're like a year older than me. So that was like I was in third grade in 2012, so that would have been like 2011.
2011. Yeah, and like it's so weird because actually maybe 2012. Well, because like I know like the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because like it's obviously kind of split, right? So maybe like I think part 1 of that would have been 2011, and then part after that would be 2012. But it's kind of crazy to think like that's how long ago that was.
Yeah, it's weird. I was in second grade then, but I just remember like playing the Wii and the 3DS then. Actually, I didn't have a 3DS yet, but I had the Wii and the DSi. It was just like
Yeah, like I still remember like the games I wanted on the Wii was like Wipeout. I wanted that on the Wii.
oh,
And I didn't.
is this a boss fight?
Such a great
Yeah.
show, but not in the games. No, not at all.
Well, you see, I didn't have good taste back then, so that was the game I wanted. And well, actually, the only game I had good taste, I would say, is probably Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. But like, that was a PC game, and I remember the load times. I would like it'd be like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's the same thing for SimCity 4 Deluxe that I used to have on my Windows XP.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Windows XP, the iconic. I remember we used to have like a PC, but it was so bad. Like I mean, I don't think pieces during the time that Prime Windows XP were particularly good, but I remember we had to like wait. You had to like wait
Yeah,
like a long time just for it to like load up.
Yeah.
You guys are probably way older than me. I bet.
Well, I'm only a few months older than you, Eduardo. So, you were born in like July 2004.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2014, 2004.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
2003. So
yeah. I was born in March 2004, so
yeah.
It's really interesting to see how we just grew up. You know, just things change in between us, like how our mindset thoughts.
I know, it's like my younger cousin, he's like just watching like iPad like videos, and he, you know, he has like that technology, and we had like computers that we had to like wait
Yeah.
for them to load up anything.
so
I
I
remember my parents were like, oh yeah, wait until all the things pop up at like the bottom of the screen, and then you can go to like a game or something.
so I
It's
just
like
so I just
Technology has just advanced so much, honestly.
yeah. It's just like when I'm thinking about things, it's just weird because I'm like I'm not even like we're not even that old, and we're already seeing
I
like
know.
drastic changes in technology.
Oh my. Maybe one day
Yeah.
we'll have something where we can just make you know, make our body out of metal. Yeah, that would be.
We'll become Samus.
Yeah.
You know, I think the Metroid games actually take place in this century, so like it's like 2080 or something like that. Okay, I need to find this Emmy and destroy it. Come on, Emmy, look at me. Oh, except I
remember, like,
died.
3DS being the coolest thing ever. I wanted it. I was like, oh, I want this so bad. And then like, I've never really used the 3D at all.
I'm about to kill
Man,
the
that really got everyone like you use that for like the second you got the console, and then you're like, cool, but never use it ever again.
I know everybody was like, yo, this thing's so cool, and I was like, oh, I need to get this.
Yeah, I got it. I got the 3DS in 2012 for Christmas. And I actually remember, so I have this funny story. So that same year, Paper Mario Sticker Star came out. So I remember this magazine ad in National Geographic Kids for Paper Mario Sticker Star.
Of course, the best content.
Yeah. So they basically had a sheet of stickers in that that ad. So basically me and my friends were fighting over that magazine, and it also included this weird like 5-page New Super Mario Bros. 2 guide thing. So basically one of my friends who didn't even like Nintendo that much ended up getting the magazine, and I got a mushroom sticker. Well, it is a pretty cool mushroom sticker, so I think I still have it like on a piece of paper somewhere. So
The Sticker Star promotional material.
speaking of stickers, I actually got some decals with Metroid Dread.
Oh yeah, isn't it my Nintendo stuff?
No, it's the Best Buy. Yeah,
Oh, the
or
GameStop.
well, actually, mine was Best Buy.
Okay.
Mine was the mine was the Best Buy bonus, but I did get the My Nintendo posters. Do they have those available in Canada? Because I know
all the My Nintendo stuff is available.
Yeah.
Like, I was able to get all of the like the pin set, and then I was able to get like I think that was the only things I actually really ordered from My Nintendo. But I mean, yeah, everything's available. So. Oh, the water is so cool in this game. Like, I love how it's like an effect that's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it has like 2 layers. It's really cool. Like the visual effects in this game are so neat.
okay, I'm having a hard time trying to kill the Emmy because I now have this Omega Blaster thing to actually kill the Emmy. So. Or I guess deactivate the Emmy,
I'm
but
in an area that's like I think I'm in too early in this area. I'm like in this water kind of.
oh, you're actually supposed to be there. I think I know where you are.
And
So
there's like a ledge, but I don't have the morph ball to get in there. Do I need that?
I actually no, you don't need it, but
It's like a tank. it's like has like all these like
What?
I mean this what?
Okay, I'm trying to kill the Emmy thing here, but it's just like it's weird. Like I'm trying to hit it, but it's not.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how like fast the game over just happens.
Yeah, it is good because it doesn't even feel like you lose progress with a game over. Like I think that's good because this game's kind of hard. So.
Yeah, but like think about how many games don't even do game overs that much anymore. Like like in game over. I think Breath of the Wild does it, but there are still a few that just don't like have a proper game over. I mean,
I think that's more lives than game overs. I think in this game, game overs still makes sense, but like, because you can do like a run of a game without a game over or something like that. But
like, lives aren't something like used anymore. By
what? The Emmy attacked me from behind. What?
Oh yeah, you know what happened? I was actually going to the door, and all of a sudden the Emmy just came to the door as I was going in it, and I died. And I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I was trying to, because right now, do you know how you kill that first Emmy? Basically, I'm doing that with the Emmy that chases you through that big area, but because I've defeated a boss, which was basically this like this brain thing with an eye, so now I'm just trying to
Yeah, I'm still getting used to the overall like feel of the game. Oh, I see. That's how I get over here.
Oh, that's what you have to do. You have to like heat it up, I think, instead of actually like okay.
The grabbing though is really well done. Like you really feel like you have control of like some areas. Oh, okay, I died. Yeah, cause the enemy's just instant kill, but the other enemy.
Yeah.
Cool. Though, like overall, like this game is just it's really neat.
Alright,
Like,
I'm
they-
back.
Yeah, like I'm really liking this. Like maybe I have to pick up Samus Returns at some point, but even that game is kind of hard to find.
Oh, what did I miss?
No. Pretty much. Kind of going through this game.
I feel like one day we're just gonna be old people and never gonna be like saying, I remember when we had the 3DS and technology was just starting to become more advanced. So like grandkids that are like living in a time where technology.
Yeah. Imagine a time where there's like where Wi-Fi isn't like a thing, or it's just everything's connected at all times.
It just feels so unreal that wasn't a thing at one point.
Do you think Do you think Metroid Prime 4 will release by then?
No.
Who knows? I mean, if it take like what, Bayonetta, how long? Like 4 or 5 years? I think it was it 3 years? I think. Yeah, it was 3 years for them to actually like show us a small thing of gameplay. Then who even knows if Metroid Prime 4 will even be shown off. But actually, I'm waiting for Metroid Prime 5. That's the one. That'll be like.
Well, that will come out like that will come out like 2,000 years from now, probably. Actually,
you have to. See, I think it basically is like it's Metroid Prime 4, so it's gonna take 4 years to make, at least.
it like by the time Metroid Prime 4, even 4 releases, it would happen actually after the time that Metroid takes place in.
What about Metroid Prime 5?
Like it would say like when you boot up Metroid Prime 4, it says takes place in present day.
Yeah. I like that. That game, I don't know what happened with it. I think they started development with Bandai Namco first, right? So. But can you even believe that? I think like is Luigi's Mansion 3 going to be 3 years old now?
2, I think.
Or 2? Oh yeah, 2. Right.
I was already 2 years old, guy. It doesn't feel like that's true.
So, Jeremiah Stoner said my top 5 DS picks for Switch: Mario Party DS, Pokemon Black and White, New Super Mario Bros., Mario Kart DS, and Mario Hoops 3 on 3. What's interesting is Metroid Dread was actually originally supposed to be a DS game.
Oh yeah, I wonder how that would have been. And then we would have got like Metroid 6 on the DS. I mean the 3DS. And then we'd be at Metroid 7 by now.
Wasn't there a Metro game specifically for the 3DS? Or was
Yeah, I
that,
mean
like,
this is Samus
before?
Burned. It's a remake.
Oh, I'm silly.
There was never like an original one. Yeah, it's
I,
like
know, I know nothing about the Metro series. This is exactly my point.
yeah, like I know about all the entries and stuff, but I just hadn't really like properly played one. The first one I really wanted to experience. And overall, I'm really enjoying it so far. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad that there's like a lot of good reviews and good reception, and I really hope that like if this game sells like a decent amount, Metroid will become more of a like prominent franchise. I think the same thing happened with like Animal Crossing and Luigi's Mansion, where those series just sold so well that they just became like Nintendo like mainstay franchises. Like especially with Animal Crossing, like that was it's always a decent seller, but like New Horizons.
Okay, how am I supposed to kill this thing? Like, I'm doing exactly what the game is saying on here, but I keep getting killed by it because I'm not killing it in time. It's just really weird. I'm probably not doing something right.
There's a lot of parts I noticed where you have to like redo things over and over again until you get it right.
Yeah.
Fall in error.
Yeah, like there's this one part which. Wait, oh yeah. It's also weird because you can't use the D-pad.
Wait, you can't?
No. Because I guess of the aiming, but like it is kind of strange because like a lot of it's kind of funny. It's like a 2D platformer that doesn't use a D-pad, but neither did Link's Awakening, and that was a bit strange. Like it's kind of funny. Like that game was marketed with like the Switch Lite, and it didn't use a D-pad, but that was a strange thing because like it could have totally used it.
Man, there's a lot of strange games that have very weird control schemes.
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah, but-
the CDI Zelda games? They're such a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Yes. When will those get the legendary port on the Switch? Like updated? Yeah, the remastered versions.
Oh, man.
Apparently there is a
I'll bet
remaster like that was made.
What? It killed me, like, right exactly when I was gonna kill it. This is just, like, really... It's just really annoying. Like,
Oh, I keep dying. This game is definitely more challenging. Oh.
I mean, if you
It's
want a
fun,
challenging,
though.
if you want a challenging game, I got a game just for you. Plus Celeste. There's a chapter in that game that is brutally difficult. What?
Do this part again. But I mean, I think like it seems that every October we get like a really good Switch game.
yeah.
Like what first it was
Super Mario Odyssey.
maybe not Super Mario Party. Maybe that's like the only.
No,
outlier.
yeah.
Oh, forgot about Super Mario Party.
Yeah, that was like the only one. Like 2018 was just Smash Brothers, anyways.
Remember 2016? The best year to be a Nintendo.
Yes.
Literally the only Nintendo game worth playing from that year is like Kirby Planet Robobot. That was actually a pretty good game. But like other than that,
Pokemon Go. What else do you got?
oh, there's also Pokemon Sun and Moon, which is pretty good. But
Yeah.
And there was some weird things I didn't like about it. Like the post game was bad. It was really bad.
I haven't played it. I have that game. I need to. That's another game I need to play. But I'm always like,
Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon made it a lot better, but it was still not.
yeah, I've heard that like that. It's like its own thing, but it's not. Like I don't know.
It's
That's
a lot
really
better.
weird.
It's a lot better than Sun and Moon in my opinion. The story is kind of worse though, which is weird. They changed the story to make it
finally,
like the anime or something like that. But it was a weird.
Oh
decision,
yeah.
man.
Finally, I killed the Emmy.
But I would say overall, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is better when it comes to content wise. That's what I mean with the whole story wise. I think Sun and Moon wins.
Yeah. See, this part's like, I'm kind of stuck. Like, I think that's one thing about this game is that.
Oh, nice! I got the spider magnet. I guess this isn't an Emmy zone anymore because I basically deactivated the Emmy. So.
Well, I guess this is also the first widescreen Metroid game, right? Like, well, 2D Metroid game.
Yeah. Technically, Metroid Prime.
HD
Metroid Prime,
game.
yeah.
I
Metroid
forgot about Ultra Smash.
feels so weird not to see this area not being an Emmy zone anymore. Because it doesn't feel stressful anymore.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
This way. Didn't realize
And-
Samus has a lot of green.
We need
Uh,
we need a new Mario sports game, like a Mario. I want to.
Mario Strikers
Mario.
is probably the most likely one, because if Next Level Games is doing something right now, which they probably are since they
Yeah.
Nintendo purchased them, they're probably doing either Strikers or like Punch Out, and they could be doing both, because you never know. Nintendo could have given them a bit more of a budget.
Where's my Sonic Unleashed remaster? Oh man,
That'd be a great one.
don't let
And we,
Black.
and we also have like the Sonic game coming out next year too, right? I completely forgot like the new one.
Rangers or what? I
Yeah.
don't even know what it's called.
That was like the rumored name.
I have no hope.
But, like next year's so many games, like
I heard it's like some.
lots.
I heard it's like some open world thing.
Have you seen Sonic Colors Ultimate? God, people are just criticizing that game to like a whole. It's hilarious. I mean, yeah, it deserves it right because like it's embarrassing what Sega did. They gave it to a company that's not as well known.
Yeah.
Maybe they are well known, but not as well known as other companies with remasters. God, the game was just a buggy mess when it launched.
Yeah, it's kind of weird 'cause it's like a Wii game and it runs 30 FPS on Switch.
Yeah, I have found that to be weird, and the load times are worse than the Wii running off. Like it should be the other way around.
Yeah.
And I'm stuck in a loop and I don't know what to do.
Oh, not to mention.
Oh, I think you're where I was earlier. Do you know the room with like the lava in it? You have to hit like the blocks on top there.
No, I'm in the room with there's like the water and stuff.
Oh.
No, I just can't seem to figure this out. Like, it's so weird. Like
This-
there's like waterfalls and stuff.
This spider magnet thing is cool. Actually, I hope Sony doesn't like sue Nintendo for this because it kind of reminds me of of Spider-Man a little bit because of how you cling to the wall. And it's
I played it. It's honestly pretty good. On the
Oh wait, was this supposed to go here?
not on the big.
Oh.
No.
Wait, no, this is another saving thing. So confused. I think I'm just going in an infinite loop, I think.
Do you guys think the next new Switch, when they make the newer games for it, do you think it's gonna have backwards compatibility?
I think it probably will. I mean, the Switch is too successful for them to do
Yeah.
that. Nintendo does some scummy things, but that is just like I don't see them like just
They
completely.
have to build a library from
Yeah, 'cause,
they
I mean-
do that, right?
Yeah, like if you see with all of their successful consoles, like the Wii U wasn't successful, so it kind of makes sense a little bit why they didn't have backwards compatibility. But
And I mean, they wanted to try a different format anyway. So.
yeah, so the Wii was very successful, so they did backwards
And it had
compatibility.
GameCube,
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The later models.
Well-
Yeah, I mean, they took that out for like pricing and stuff. So
Yeah.
They didn't
Well, I
really
mean-
do that to be like.
yeah. I'm aware why.
Yeah.
It was perfectly fine, honestly. But I just said why if the original Wii. Nowadays, I feel like if anyone buys any.
Well,
Wii,
you
it
could
doesn't have
you could
that.
still run it like with like Nintendo and
Well,
stuff.
Nintendo, yeah. That's
Yeah, so if you really want to, like, you could do that. And honestly, like, with Nintendo, like, has like widescreen support, so you can make the games look really good.
It's
I
too
mean,
bad
still
that
have issues,
it's
but-
really too bad that the Wii U didn't have the GameCube support like natively.
Yeah, they would have had to make ports on. Well, actually, I mean, they could have had that adapter like compatible. That'd have been kind of cool.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like then they'd kind of need to like sell those games in some way because with the GameCube they. Well, actually, I'm not even sure. Like, did they have GameCube games available when the Wii was still a thing? Like.
Yeah, they did for at least like a couple years, I think.
Twilight Princess that came out like basically a few days after the Wii version came out.
Yeah.
I always forget the GameCube was a thing. The only one of the good games that I really enjoyed on the GameCube was Mario Kart Double Dash. I wouldn't mind that mechanic being seen in a newer Mario Kart game.
Yeah, that should be kind of cool. I think, like, a Mario Kart 9 will only happen if they have some really good idea that they can
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, I don't think Mario Kart 9 is ever gonna come out until like a new Nintendo Switch. Because
Well, no, they're gonna do no on the next Switch. They're gonna do Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah,
Of course.
add more characters.
Add one character.
They're gonna add like purple
Peach 3.
purple amethyst Waluigi.
They're gonna add Samus. That's a favorite
That'd be
character.
kind of cool. Like, they need Kirby, Samus. Like, why isn't Captain Falcon in the game? I'm stuck in this area. I don't know what to do.
What
It's
about
like,
what about Paper
Oh
Mario
wait, I think
as a playable character in Mario?
Oh, I would actually really like Paper Mario. Well, knowing me.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, they've done it in like. We already know that Paper Mario, like they could do stuff like that. Oh, I think I've got to the new area. Oh, I was supposed to go this way. But yeah, like we definitely know that they can do like a Paper Mario
Yeah.
2D, like with the back Paper Mario, because they did that in Origami King.
Yeah, I think they did that in what's the other game called that was on the Wii U that I completely forgot
Color
about?
Splash.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did that as well.
Yeah. Oh, I'm in this Emmy area now. Oh no.
Man, I remember saying Sticker Star was good. I don't know what I was saying.
What's this? Okay. Oh, okay. I was supposed to do that. Okay. Okay. Oh, this part's kind of getting intense. Okay. The AI is so good.
Yeah, it is.
Outsmarting me. I was like, oh, it's not gonna go that way, and it went that way. That was really great.
Have you guys played Deltarune Chapter 2?
Oh,
I have played a little.
I haven't played Chapter 2 yet, but I'm still playing through Chapter 1.
It's great, honestly.
Yeah, I've been playing through it. Good. Okay, I escaped this area. Yeah, it's really good. Like the music. The music's like one of the best parts about like the entire game.
Yeah, because
Word.
Toby Fox is a really good composer.
It's like
I mean,
the battle scene.
there is
So
technically a genocide run, and that wasn't in the first chapter. It's in the second chapter, but it's pretty morbid. I mean, you know what you did. So.
Yeah, I don't think I've been trying to like recruit all the different characters. I remember like it's kind of crazy that it was like 3 years. Like the last chapter came out before Smash came out, and then it's like the first chapter came out before Smash Bros. Released, and then the last chapter comes out before like the last character.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the next chapter when the next Smash Bros. Game comes out.
Yeah. Or when Metroid Prime 4 comes out.
Yeah.
What?
That's probably the best possibility.
Honestly, I don't see a new Smash game coming out. I just see them porting over Ultimate.
Yeah,
adding
I
new
don't
characters.
think.
Yeah.
Honestly, Sora was a good pick for the final one, and I think honestly they don't need to make like a new one. I mean, I'd say they're probably gonna just make a deluxe version of the game. But that's the thing, they need to make sure that they have the proper like licenses to get all those characters back in another game.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think Nintendo has pretty good relations with a lot of the companies that they were working with for Smash Ultimate, so I do feel like most of the characters could return.
Probably most of them, if not all.
Yeah.
Oh man,
The only company I see being weird about it is Square Enix, because they're always really weird about stuff, despite having good relations
They
with
put
Nintendo.
3 characters in the game, so I
Yeah.
don't see it
Well,
as
the thing is,
the
like when you look at their soundtracks, they're always like really
really altered.
yeah, or like they're always like really small. Like there's not really many tracks that they use.
Yeah, and like I don't think they have any like rearrangements and stuff. Or maybe there is like some. Actually, no, there are some. What am I? Yeah. In Final Fantasy VII, they did a bunch of them. Yeah,
Oh,
but even
man.
like Dragon Quest, they had like a small selection.
It's like one of my favorite tracks from Spyro the Dragon. I think it's the second one. Yeah, second one. I don't know. It sounds so calm and peaceful.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that they ended up with a good character. It could have been a Pokemon.
I'm sad it
And I'm
wasn't.
glad it was.
I'm sad it wasn't another Fire Emblem character or
Yeah.
or Jonesy
Yeah.
for Fortnite. I would've
Jonesy
been
before,
mad.
like that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like the meat costumes though were so they're so little. I don't know. Like they should have done like 2 more. And why did they put Splatoon ones at the end?
Yeah.
Were they like hidden in the game's code and they were like, oh guys, we just forgot to put these turn these on. Like like were they in the game all this time?
Oh, here's the boss fight. I think this is like the first major boss fight, I think. A TTYD remake would have the same effect that Bowser's Inside Story remake had on Bowser's Inside Story. I don't... Well, if it's made by Grezzo, I'm not sure, so...
I mean, yeah, what would the next Paper Mario game be? Because, like, they started working on the next one right after Color Splash, right?
Yeah.
Paper Mario: The Third Dimension.
Or Paper Mario, the cardboard one.
The Cardboard Crisis.
The pastel, problem.
I was supposed to say Mario versus the Stapler, but that's already been done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like there's not really much they can do with, like, a new concept. I feel like Origami was, like, the last major one.
Yeah.
Why, like, I think if they're gonna do anything, they're gonna remake Thousand Year Door.
Yeah,
The reason I think that is because if they're putting the original Paper Mario on the Switch Online, that means that they obviously don't
Yeah.
have that plan.
If not a
So,
remake, I do think they could possibly also do, like, a remaster.
remaster, yeah.
Okay, I wonder if there's any area that, like, actually replenish my...
Because if they are acknowledging the original Paper Mario and making it available for people, then I don't see them remaking it, and also that means that they are acknowledging that original game, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like they aren't putting it on. They could have easily, like, I was actually kind of expecting that to be the same as, like, Mario RPG and Earthbound, to where they don't include it, because they know that it's like, oh, this game's kind of like something people really want to play, you know?
Yeah. This Metroid Dread is just really immersive. Like, I just can't, I can't stop playing this.
Wait, I gotta ask something. How's it sound?
Yeah, me too. It's very like immersive sound. It's not really like it's just everything fits the atmosphere so well. But not even with the charge beam, it's like really cool. Cause that's like one thing about this game. It's like revisiting other areas, like with the new abilities. It's just
Yeah.
cool.
I agree with you, Sinjin, though. I'm a Pikachu fan, because I think Bowser's Inside Story on the 3DS just looks disgusting compared to the original.
They didn't
It's
need
not.
to do that. Like that was like basically the death of Alpha Dream.
I'm sad to say, but like the sprite, I have Bowser's Inside Story on 3DS, but I did not. Well, I was not impressed. They cut the frame rate in half.
Yeah, honestly,
Why?
like they didn't need to even like. Why didn't they just put that on Switch instead? If they're gonna go all that trouble to like put it on
I mean,
there, I don't know.
Some stuff could have been ported over. I can see why they still put it on 3DS, but why did they cut the frame rate in half? And the new music is horrendous, in my opinion.
Yeah, that was a weird one for them to remake. They should have. Honestly,
Yeah, plus, 'cause
all
it's-
the 3DS games, except for WarioWare Gold that came out at the end.
Yeah, I'm just gonna die here so I can...
Like I understood Superstar Soccer. That game was on the Game Boy Advance, so
That game would have
yeah.
been probably perfect though for them to do on the like on the Switch. because it's only like one screen. So I don't know. It's like I think there's like a bunch of ways they could have done it. Like I think, like was the last few games that came out were Luigi's Mansion 1, which they could have done that one on Switch.
Oh my god, it runs so terribly when you do that multiplayer mode. It is unbearable.
Oh yeah, with Luigi.
It's like 15 frames per second.
Yeah, probably not the best.
Like even on the direct, you can see it lagging. It was such a weird choice to port over on.
Okay. Okay, I died.
Like, why didn't they put that on Switch? Like, they could have just ported the original game on Switch. Because people have been wanting GameCube games. This boss is. I'm not.
Also, another thing too, they have the engine for 3, so why don't they just make that too? I don't know. It's kind of weird.
We'll never understand Nintendo's reasonings. All we can just do is just complain.
Oh, there's this robot thing happening. Oh no, it's Emmy.
I don't know. Maybe there's some other games. You know, I don't know what I would want to see a remake of. Never mind. That's easy. Unleash.
How about a remake of Sword and Shield?
No.
I can actually go for a
Give it
remake.
away. No.
Honestly, watch in like a few years when they're done all the remakes and be like, guys, we're remaking Sword and Shield. Maybe that's why they're doing it, because when they run out of games.
Ultra Shield and Ultra Sword.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Like honestly, like, what do they have next?
Black and
I
White.
don't even know where they're gonna go from here.
The next remakes would be Black and White. I would be so happy to see them do it actually. Too.
Yeah, and then Black and White 2.
You know what's funny? They removed the Battle Frontier and Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. That was a weird choice.
Yeah.
It's awesome, but you know we just can't have it because Game Freak thinks it's too hard for us.
Like I wonder what they're gonna do with the 3DS games. You know, with the X and Y. Like, what are they gonna do?
That's actually a good point. I was thinking about that myself too. Like, what are they gonna do after? Are we gonna get a remake of X and Y? I mean, who would want a remake of X and Y?
X and Y is pretty good, in my opinion.
It was alright. It wasn't bad, honestly. I didn't hate it, but it was just very lacking in content, like I said before.
Well, I mean,
What am I supposed to do here?
they could fix its problems in a remake. So.
That's true.
And plus,
I don't see all the Pokemon coming back from that generation.
Yeah, well, maybe they're gonna try to just piece just get all the Pokemon in there by like making different games that have different.
I feel like
you know what
I feel like Pokemon in the HD era, except for Legends Arceus, is a wasted potential. Like, especially with Sword and Shield, because they could have done something huge, like when they first came onto the Switch. I know like Let's Go kind of makes sense, but
Yeah, even then I had a lot of problems with it. I didn't like how it didn't. You couldn't use a Pro Controller with it. Like, the fact that wasn't like a thing. Yeah, I can go this way.
It's the last stuff I want to see on the Switch. Switch is, I still think it's still an impressive console. It's still like holding up with all the games that it has. But I feel like in a year from now, developers are just gonna stop making games for it.
well, or just gonna no, they're probably gonna do cloud. I think.
Cloud versions, yeah.
I hate cloud versions. That
That's
just
what they probably put the.
I mean, the thing is, like, you say that developers won't put anything on it, but the Switch is selling amazingly well. Like, can I, like, okay.
they're gonna be deterred to port games over just because it's not powerful enough. That's a shame.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's just, like, it's kind of worth, like, putting more resources into a port for Switch, because of how well it's selling. Because if you look at the Wii, they ported, like, a ton of unnecessary games to that system, so.
I mean,
They did everything they could. Honestly, they probably would have done cloud versions for that if it was
Well,
what they could do.
I know cloud versions to me are just like I feel like just admitting defeat to port over the game.
Yeah, because, like, you can't even play them portably.
Yeah, so that honestly that defeats the entire purpose, because then you might as well just buy it on PC if that's an
or
option.
consoles I can actually play it.
Yeah. Like, for example, all the Kingdom Hearts games are on PC and they run like really well. I think I'm just getting them on there instead. You know, because it's like,
Yeah.
why like get them on just a weaker like platform that
That's not even technically right. It's
it,
like it's
they're
like,
not even running
to
on
me,
it.
to me, it's like playing Google Stadia at that point. When it comes to just doing that when you're playing a cloud game. That's why
Yeah.
I even though I say Apex Legends runs horrible on Switch, at least it's admirable that they even ported it over properly to Switch.
Yeah.
I could easily just
At
do
least
cloud.
at least it runs. Honestly, they probably didn't need to even like put it. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. I'm actually really confused.
You know, I would love to see Call of Duty Warzone come on the Switch, like natively ported over, not a cloud version. I would want to see how bad it would run.
BC, I'm actually a bit confused. Like, I'm at this area where there's like this like cutscenes of like this eye thing. You know what that is? There's like this eye, and then it has like there's like a few cutscenes of that. Where am I supposed to go after that? Because I keep getting destroyed by an Emmy over and over again.
I think you need to destroy the enemy.
No, but it's like, am I just supposed to destroy it?
Reese is just focusing right now because he's just
Yeah.
down to die
Yeah.
before the end.
There's like 10 Emmys. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh. Okay, am I supposed to go this way?
Yo, Reese, have you tried staying in the middle of the attack?
Well, I could try that.
Okay, I can't go that way. Okay.
Or does it just push you back? Man. What would
Yeah,
you
the
say
thing
is
is,
the most impressive game on the Switch so far right now.
I say probably Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, cause like, everything they did, like the cutscenes in that game, like I remember when we first saw that game for the first time, it looked really rough. And then later on, it just looked so good.
Yeah, I haven't played Luigi's Mansion. I played the original Luigi's Mansion. I'm planning to pick up
3 is
Luigi's
so good. Like, that game, like, it actually, like, destroyed my expectations. I was like, okay, this is gonna be, like, decent fun game. But, like, all the details with, like, even just the physics and stuff, you could tell, like, some really good, engineering went into actually, like, properly making all the physics and stuff feel, like, natural. So, it's really good. I definitely recommend it if you, able to get the game. It's, like, so good.
Okay, finally I got past the
If
first
anything
part
is I
here.
have enough money and I could just go on a spending spree right now. I'm probably
Yeah.
not gonna do that though.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
cool. It turns invisible.
That's like me. Like I kind of only like really get them like if I really want.
And
But
I know
That is
myself,
really
I
cool.
probably won't finish it. I know myself very well, and I'm not gonna finish it. There's no way. I already have too many games. I already have too many games I'm trying to finish right now. I'm trying to finish Battle Dragon on the PS5 right now.
is that game good? Like the on like the PS5 just like run like so smooth.
It runs a little bit better. I think it runs at like 40 frames on the PS5.
Okay, I don't understand why the attack thing on the boss that I'm fighting has a
What do you
hit.
think about the
The hitbox is so weird.
5?
Oh, the UI is amazing. The features that it has is amazing. But the one thing I have an issue with is that it doesn't have 1440p. Yes, it has 4K, but it doesn't have 1440p.
Oh,
Just thinking.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why that's like everyone's
Oh.
saying they want 1440p, and I can understand why. But like, how do you go
You
just
don't really
from
need
4K?
much more. I mean like. Yeah, it kind of depends. Like, I was looking for monitors, and it took me a while, because I was trying to figure out what monitor I wanted, and I ended up just going with, like, 1080, and they look really good to me, so, like, you don't really need that higher resolution, it just depends, like, I think having just a higher res is probably just better, like, if you're really doing, like, work where you need, like, pixel, like, perfect.
Yeah, it honestly doesn't bother me because I don't care as much, but a lot of people do care. Which is,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, this
I don't
I
mind not having
I think
4K, 1440p because I can't even use anything.
Yeah.
This boss is hard, but at least it's like kind of easy to get its pattern down.
Oh yeah. Oh, see, I got to a new area.
Did you defeat the Emmy yet? In the Emmy zone?
I'm really about to.
No. I'm in like some different. I'm in some area that has like these really like big red lights. I don't know. Oh, I see. This is like a. Oh, I'm in that area with the lava. You know that like there's like a lava tornado or something in the middle. That's where I am, and it's like that really cool thing. Oh, this is really cool. I love the style.
Yeah. Did you go through like that kind of like tunnel area through the lava?
Yeah, that's where I just went through. Okay, I can't go to that room or else I'm gonna die.
I really want to purchase.
I can't go to that room either.
But I told myself I don't buy digital games. So.
I like how in the cutscene it shows like the energy and missiles going back into me. Like it's just kind of, it's kind of funny.
Like I personally buy digital if it's cheap, like really cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I can only get it digitally.
Yeah.
If I can't do that, and there is a physical option. I always go for physical first. Like physical is just.
That is
just,
yeah.
You just own the game, you know.
Yeah, because over like I always tell everyone this is that after when the service goes down, you technically don't have the rights to the game anymore. You have to like, as long as you have it.
Well, I mean, even like the Wii allows you to still download your WiiWare stuff if you purchased it. But yeah, I guess it's like who knows how long that will even be maintained.
Yeah, it's like it's basically giving your money to someone basically.
Yeah, but I mean, at least you do have like emulators and stuff, so the games still are preserved in a way. So
that is true, but you know, you can't play on actual authentic hardware. Well,
I mean, you can load up WiiWare games through USB loader and play them. I have like pretty much most of them. There's only a few that don't work, like Castlevania. I think like another one, but I have like old Bit Trip games, and they all like work exactly how they should.
Those are all on Steam too. You know that, right?
Yeah. But the Wii one was like the originals.
Platform. Yeah, I remember playing those. I remember just having WiiWare. It was like the best thing ever. Playing all those demos. Those were great times. I miss
really weird games. But honestly, the games on there are really like indie games, like which is really cool.
You know, it's funny. The one game that I remember playing so much was Sonic 4 Episode 1. Yeah, I know that game was being like clowned on because how bad it was, but it was pretty good on the Wii. The soundtrack sounded better in my opinion because of compression.
Yeah, playing that game isn't
What I'm supposed to do here because I'm about to die and I don't know what I'm supposed to. I assume I'm supposed to hit right here, but it's not doing anything. Man, I wish games would let you reload from the middle of a boss fight.
Yeah. You need to search the unique enemy.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching this stream. This game is really good so far, and I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching this stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and